go finish him again.
I won't forgive you!
Almighty sword! Take this! It's over!
You think that shield will save you? Bring him Appreciate the help!
Its armor's too strong! Be my guest! Fight the over! We're not finished! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! My turn!
Radiant love here!
A comfortable win.
That's far enough!
Engaging! It's over!
Searing flame! On guard!
It's on!
Radiant love here!
Watch
for their range attack!
No escape!
Fire support!
Smelling to me.
Raging cascade! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Take this!
Freeze blast!
You're finished!
More of that!
Sword Rain
Going
Alpha!
in!
Here I come!
Spear!
It's
Here's
over!
roar!
Sword Rain Alpha! We did it!
Lancer!
Here I come!
Wind astral
It's over!
energy!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here I go! Make it rain!
You're Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Barely a blip on our radar.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
You're finished!
Mega ray!
Here I come!
Lightning orb! Here goes!
You're mine!
You're
finished!
These ones can run rings around us.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Can't get out of this!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger
You're
blade!
mine! It's over! Take this! It's over!
Raging annihilation!
Take this!
Their
arms
were interrupted.
Take this!
Glacial fire!
It's over!
Radiant storm!
Crush! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What's up, Exia? How you doing?
Any injuries?
I need two.
An opponent like this should
I was
be
thinking of doing some grinding this game. I'm in kind of trouble.
Luna Rondo!
Oh, I will go quicker.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Be filled!
They can't do zero to go faster.
You'll soon see about that!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Crush! Dazzle! You're on!
Sleep now!
Take this! Mission!
Yeah, look where at the speed. This gets plugged in and you're good to go.
You're mine! We're not finished!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Double Demon Fang!
Right now, get the hard drive, get the partition it and everything.
Double Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malita! Against my full power, you didn't stand a chance.
More warfare.
Right, here goes!
Look sharp!
Healing circle! Lightning orb! Raging
Demon Fang!
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
On guard!
Radiant love here!
Dazzle!
Hand is in the wind! In here!
You're on! Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's
Here
mine!
I come!
Look sharp! Tiger Blade!
Demon Fang!
Burning strike!
You're finished! Here I come! It's over! Double demon fang! Double demon fang! I'm not done!
Tiger blade. Don't get complacent.
No choice.
Let's put it down to that half that time. We're gonna explore the different range. That's the 6 to 8.
I won't show you any mercy! Double demon fang!
Blade.
It's over! Be still!
I'll trip it up.
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! My turn!
On guard.
Escape! You're finished!
I can do this all day!
You're finished!
Now.
Double demon! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
And thank you, except for the sub.
Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Oh, I also have been looking at these today.
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
Switch to offense!
Double demon fang!
Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
In here!
So much for talking out.
You're finished!
Thank you. Astral energy! Do it! Tiger blade! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! No escape!
Here
Take
goes!
this!
You're mine!
Double demon fang!
Great eagle annihilation!
It's
Tiger
over!
blade! Rage infection!
Yeah, the 2 hour posters on the new photo remote I'm working on.
In here!
I have another one that's one for they're temporary though. So I'm not turning off.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Seems about right to me.
Alright. How am I doing with my scale pen? I can get the one I want. Where is it? Kill prevention. That sounds good. Oh yeah, no, you want a better cable for sure. I guess do this. So I have that one done. You have a bunch. This. This. And this. You. I think I'm gonna get my owls to make that worth it, I think now. Chaos Prevention. That's the one. Easy over limit. Detailed prevention. All the points. Alright. So we got a lot there. How much money do I have? I can make that something.
Finally, some open space again.
Don't want to cook. Bye. You armor. Two more white bottles. I actually could make you go like a cut. Wow, talk about money. Alright, so I got everyone's best weapon I can get at the moment. gonna just work your stuff.
Have you?
Figure out how I want to do my equipment now. Engineering repair or volcano. Do that.
Guys checked your equipment lately?
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Let's try that. Hopefully that does the trick. And let's save it here. Let's re-infiltrate.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Ideally, second get place, but that's like that.
Deal for Mega Ray! Mega Ray! I'm the true gunslinger around here. Glacial fire! Glacial speed! Lightning speed! Time to shine! Freeze laser! Fire support!
It's over! This one's all mine!
Glacial speed!
Eat dirt!
More for the sun! Freeze laser!
Double demon fang!
This is Tiger Blade!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Double demon fang!
Could have been worse.
Gotta
Let's try.
regroup! Bring him down! Demon fang! You're finished! I'm going in! For my lord! Fire support! It's over! Double demon fang!
Split it open!
Be like it! Double demon fang! You're mine!
You're finished! More of that came from!
You're mine!
Sleep now!
Double demon fang! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
So far, so good.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
So, okay.
If Almadria's not in her own room,
It's possible. Which means.
Be careful. I hate to... We already know.
Right. Well, we've only one last place to look.
there she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up!
Let's just look in the
I'm gonna
head.
take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Hurricane Thrust!
Puddle! Light astral energy!
Hurricane Thrust!
Look sharp.
Flaming meteor!
Here I come!
Wind astral energy!
Switch line!
I know
Double
you're
Demon Fang!
Shield and face.
Here! Air thrust!
Take it! I'm not done! Burn in hell!
Lightning condemn! Confiscate!
Take it!
Where are you going?
Raging
Storm!
It's over!
Here's a healing arc!
Can't get out of this.
Switch to ultimate!
I can carve through run.
Double Demon Fang! Lunar Rondo! That won't do. Not now, not ever. Time to let it rip.
I'm ready to go.
I'm not done! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Force! Infernal Current!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Easter!
Shield and face. Stay away.
Take this! It's over!
What foolishness.
Come on!
You wicked fool. I owe you. What's
Alright,
that?
Now,
okay.
more for the stockpile!
I'm not done yet!
It's go time! Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can do.
Take this! Into the shadows!
Wretched fool.
Double deep! Demon Fang! Here I come! It's over!
Into the shadows!
Tiger blade.
Here I come!
Lightning!
You're finished!
Hear me! This one's mine!
Looks far enough.
Take this!
Piercing roar.
Mega ray!
Dance for me.
Will this help?
Thunder touch.
Healing circle! Lightning
I owe
orb!
you one of that.
Dance in the wind!
Piercing
Be
roar.
still! Lunar Rondo!
Ready and run. Run.
Light astral
Burn in
energy!
hell!
One more!
Switch
Not on my watch!
Armor won't save you.
Lightning
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! You're finished! Is this it?
Thanks. No. Don't leave me all alone here.
Raging cascade!
Let's just knock out the guy with nothing.
Look sharp! Mega ray!
Dazzle!
Lunar
Lunar Rondo! You're mine!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Take this! Lunar Rondo!
Look sharp! I'm out of it!
Take it!
The sky is mine!
Escape!
Light astral energy! Switch to
Burn!
Winning with hatred.
Lunar Rondo!
What foolishness.
Arc seal!
Fool.
Raging cascade! Healing circle!
I'm not done! Lunar Rondo!
More for the stockpile! Hey, that's... More with that carry-on way! Weak now! Not in your dreams!
Lunar Rondo!
Not further.
Raging cascade! By the power of the
Glacial fire.
Tidal
It's
ray!
over!
Thunder blast!
Is this it?
Alright. I need to prevent that attack.
Glacial fire!
Be still! Lunar Rondo!
Ready and ready. Thanks, Shion.
In here! Here! More for the stockpile!
Smash you!
I'm out! I'm all stuffed up!
Like this!
Annihilation!
Lunar Rondo!
Radiant! Here! More with that kick!
Piercing
I'll
roar.
pick you up! Recover! Time to shove!
Dazzle!
What foolishness.
Lunar Rondo!
Where are you going?
Ignite!
Right. Here, let me help. Look sharp. Band-aid!
Dazzle! Lunar Rondo!
Flame of fury!
Piercing roar.
Glacial spear!
Far enough. Gather.
It's weakened.
Here I come! This ends now! Double Demon Fang!
Glacial fire! Tiger blade!
Here goes!
Here I come!
Appreciate the help.
It's over! It's go time!
Appreciate the help.
I can carve through armor!
Going in.
Through escape!
In a bind?
Here goes.
Astral energy!
Say no
That
more!
makes sense.
Take this!
Oh no, yeah, save herself.
Flaming thrust! Lunar Roar! They're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on it, and take out the monster first.
Not on my watch!
Here I come! You're finished!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away!
Glacial spear! Hear that evil!
It's on! Take this! Eat dirt!
This one's mine.
Using the orange shows.
Demon Fang!
You will suffer.
I
Appreciate the
never
help.
miss! Dance in the wind! Air power! I can only
Smash you!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Do this again now. So I'm gonna go
What
back
you doing?
My true
Breaking force!
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Go again!
It's over! Be still! Lunar Rondo!
Lightning! Here goes! Reload!
The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall for impending calamity.
Chaotic disaster!
Flaming thrust!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! Healing circle! I'll bring you back from
Stay away from my friends!
Just try and run.
I have to train hard!
Take this!
Be
In a bind? Now you see what I can do!
I like my guard down.
Hurricane thrust!
Light astral healing!
Is this it?
Hey!
I owe you one. Take this! Dragon Swarm!
You.
You're finished!
Light
Be
astral
still!
lightning! Thunderblade!
Come now.
Not on my watch! Here goes! Lightning
Not done yet!
descends! Thunderblade!
I have to train hard.
That's abyss!
Take this! Sword Lane Hour!
Let me go.
You'll pay for that!
Lightning descends!
You're mine! Double Demon
Here,
Fang!
let me help.
Take this!
Here, let me help! Shining supernova!
I can carve through armor!
Blazing cascade! I'll bring you back
It's
from
over.
death's abyss!
It's on! If you pick up any more of this, then I'll burn out!
I'm
Dazzle!
sorry.
Lunar Rondo!
Flaming. Meteor.
There! Dazzle! Lunar
I'll bring
Rondo!
you back from death's abyss!
Here I come! Now! Take this!
Here's a healing arm!
It's
Still got
over!
some fight left in me!
I owe you one for that.
Flaming thrust!
Look sharp.
Lightning!
Lunar Rondo!
Guardian field.
I owe you one. Lunar Rondo!
Seal!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! This one!
Down. You're all
Okay!
Shining supernova!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Glacial
Lunar!
I'll smash you!
Tiger blade.
Lightning! Downfall!
You will suffer. Far enough.
First aid!
It's on!
This one's mine.
Dazzle!
Dance in the wind!
Lunar!
Sleep now! Hard shield!
How about
Not today!
I'll be saving this
Lunar
one!
Rondo!
my true power?
her Master Core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't.
Thunder Rondo!
Raging Cascade!
Goodwill!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down!
No.
I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Okay, that works.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again!
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me!
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.
Oh. That's not good. That's very, very bad. Test subject number 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and wait for instructions. Yeah.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home.
Alright, so
I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Alright, so I'm Alphen. After energy changing almost complete. Charging moves. Output stable, standing by. The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here. Yeah! To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you haven't looked out, who knows what we'll have done. This is the first time I managed to assemble a Soren and maiden ready for the ceremony after all. But seeing you made it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. Is this a test subject, ma'am? Wow, it looks just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's just as uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject, right? Huh. You know I passed here, Diane. Please be patient and wait until preparations for the ceremony are complete. Okay. I know I passed you. Okay. How about here? Daddy hasn't come home lately, so I decided to come visit him. But they won't let me go any further. It's not fair. I hope he finishes this work soon so I can see him. Oh, it's you, number 1273, or should I say Soren. You don't understand how much time and effort we're investing to create you as our lone success. You can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. No, it's not yet. I'm planning on doing it this weekend. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you Soren. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. You're only worth rising your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are no concern.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
It's time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change you into our outfits. Then meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm so sorry you got dragged into all of this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to do and get this thing over with. Wait.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. to my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No!
Huh.
Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone?
Good question. Oh.
I need to find them. Better start looking.
Okay. So, I'm stranded by myself. That means I have no healer.
Leori. Shion. Damn it.
Take this! Double Demon Fang! Slice! No escape! Dazzle! Take this! Double Demon Fang! Take this! It's over! Double Demon Fang! Here I come! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang! Dazzle! Lunar Rondo! Mirage! Strike! Dragon Swarm! mine! You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang! Sword Rain... Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine! There! I'm not done! Dragon... This should do it! No escape! Mirage! Dazzle! Mirage! You're mine! Lightning Thrust! Mirage! Here I come! Double Demon Fang! You're finished! There! Take this! Double Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Slack! Here I come!
They're doing
Be
well.
still! Mirage! Try harder! Not a chance! Double Demon Fang! Here I come! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Ow.
This should do it! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! You're finished! Try harder! My turn! No escape! Double Demon Fang! This should do it! Take this! Be still! Mirage! Here I come! It's over! Take this! It's over! Double Take this! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Sword Rain Alpha! Ah!
Yeah. Again, that same feeling as well. It went well. I died now.
Rinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Alright, owl is here somewhere. There it is.
Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
That's 20. One.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Luna Rondo! I'm not done!
Is it hot?
You picked
Just
the wrong
back it out
fight!
again.
Here I come!
Elusive deity!
You're mine! It's over! Luna Rondo!
Benediction light.
Lightning Orb!
Mirage!
Lightning
Take this!
Descent!
Lightning Thrust! Luna Rondo! Mirage! You're finished!
Resonate with the earth!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Prepare to be seen!
Luna Rondo! Here I come! Mirage! Take this!
Lightning Orb!
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning Descent!
I'm ready!
Double me! In an instant! Impact Block! My turn!
Dance
Resonate with the earth!
Air
No
Thrust!
escape!
Light Astral Energy! Lightning Descent!
Mirage!
Thunderblade!
No escape!
Elusive deity!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Double me! In an instant! Impact Block!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Xion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dahna. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
No free stuff? Take a fast travel point. Trishful.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Alright. Come on.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Alright, talk to everyone.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Let's have a jump.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Doesn't really help.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right.
I'm cool with that.
We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no Zeugle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Are those arms even natural?
Now you see what I can do.
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
Yeah, totally cool. Yeah.
It's over. No.
Step back. Stand back. I'll trip it up. Double demon bang.
My watch.
Take this. You're Luna Rumble.
In a bind.
You're
I'll try to
mine.
find him.
I let you all down.
Take this.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malita!
You're mine. You're finished.
The enemy feels RC.
We'll soon see about that. Lightning
Still. Rollerblade. Take this.
Far enough!
Elusive
deity.
Double demon bang.
Piercing roar!
Lightning thrust.
Piercing roar!
This is a one we get the experience.
This one's the one! Tiger blade!
I'm not done.
Elusive deity.
Lightning thrust. Now or never. Tear.
Take this.
Hurricane thrust.
On guard!
Eat dirt.
Raging cascade.
Double demon bang.
Seal.
Heal.
More
Take this.
stockpile.
It's over. Luna Rondo. Mirage.
Going in!
Can you take it?
You're mine. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too.
It's so odd seeing the main character
My
with a face.
rage. This fury I feel at our so-called rulers. It comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me. And left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
Yes.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was? They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Alright, let's get the side quest.
Okay.
Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Okay. So how do you think this will?
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Here somewhere.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah. I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Down! Your arm!
Take this!
I'll take out the leg with my shield.
Struck! Double Demon Fang!
I'm going!
Lunar Rongo!
Tiger Blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molitor!
Armor won't save you.
Double Demon Fang! My turn! I'm not done! Double Demon Fang!
Going, leave the charges to me! Tiger Blade!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Everyone hanging in there?
Is that the Zeugle we're looking for?
Out of my way!
You're mine! Lightning Thrust! Mirage!
Guardian Field! I'm ready to go!
Begin test.
Blue
I shall
Escape!
steal you where you
Be
stand.
still!
Guardian Field!
Begin.
I'm ready to go!
This one's all mine!
Can't get out of this.
You're finished!
Tempest?
Going in!
You picked the wrong fight!
Look
Double
sharp!
Demon Fang!
Ready and raring.
Dueling!
All yours, Kisara. Benediction light.
I'm gone!
Here I come! It's over!
Look sharp!
Lunar Rongo! Mirage!
I'll be saving this
I'm
Here I
gone!
come!
Begin.
Be still!
Elusive deity.
Mirage!
I'm ready.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
With this, I can become even stronger.
No, I need to go over here.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe...
Gotta break through!
Benediction
Be
light.
still!
I'm gone!
Here I come!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Blue Escape!
If they rush you gotta jump for cover, okay? I'll be
Benediction light.
saving this one.
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Heal.
Here's far enough!
More where that came from.
Dazzle! Mirage!
Elusive
Blue
deity.
Escape!
Going in!
Can you take it?
Double Demon Fang! Vida! Lunar Rongo!
This
I'm not
one's
done!
mine!
You're mine! Hurricane Thrust!
Going in!
Take this.
Here I come! You're finished! Lunar Rongo! Mirage!
Can you take it?
Dazzle!
Piercing
Mirage!
Elusive deity.
I'm not done!
Thunderblade!
Double Demon Fang!
Thunderblade!
Be still!
Everyone,
We're
get back!
interrupted.
It's too
You're
dangerous!
mine!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Negative
You're
gate.
mine!
Resonating armor is all mine.
More than the stockpile!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's... We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
There you go.
Out of my way!
Lewis, kick! Elusive Demon Fang!
I'll make you.
Take this!
Thunder touch!
Everlasting
Take
Take
this.
this!
Negative
Lunarongo!
Wait,
Take this!
Time to
Double
stop!
Demon Fang!
Switch to offense!
Eat dirt!
I can handle it!
You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Elusive Deity.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Lewis, kick!
Lightning orbs.
Going in!
Double Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade!
Lightning Thrust!
Now.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! Now! Here I come!
On guard!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Make it break!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
There you go.
Looks like we won.
Courteous.
Can't get out of this!
Look
Here
sharp!
I come! It's over! Elusive Deity! Hurricane Thrust!
Denied!
Begin! You're mine! Lightning Thrust! Elusive Deity! Mirage! This one's all mine! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Guardian Field! Alright! Let me at him!
Here I come!
I'm ready
It's
to
over!
go!
I'll smash you! Dazzle! Double Demon Fang! Elusive Deity!
Forgive me. This is my plan.
This should do
Tiger
it!
Blade!
Be still! I'm ready!
Another incant.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
Resonate with
You're mine! It's enough! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Tear!
Going in!
Hurricane Thrust! Tear!
Stalagmite.
On guard! Take this!
I'm not done!
Make it break!
Okay.
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
What's this thing?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's still be relatively fast. Will it be the fastest? No, but it should still be relatively fast. It's here. West.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Make it. So I have. Okay. So new weapons work with you.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Oh, you definitely do equipment. Not the best. Alright. Roll up here a bit.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Be still! Hurricane Thrust!
In here!
Look sharp!
Take
More
this!
with the stockpile!
It's over!
I'll
face you! Here I come! It's the
Seal!
Take this!
I'll be saving this one!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you! You're finished!
This one's
No
mine.
further! Here I come!
I'm gone. Far enough.
Air thrust!
You're mine!
Going in.
Double season!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Benediction light. My turn! No escape!
the wind!
Heal! Thanks!
Seal!
Dazzle!
I'll be saving this
Here
one!
goes.
Mirage! It's over!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malika! Against my full power, you didn't stand a chance.
Alright. So I did a circle as some of you. I went this, I went boom. Alright.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
How about this?
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to stop.
Eat dirt!
Can you take it?
Air thrust!
No escape! Lightning thrust!
Take this! Piercing roar!
I'll be saving this one!
Tear!
Going in.
Take this! You're finished!
This one's
Here I
mine.
come! Ah!
Raging
You're mine!
thrust! More where that
I
came from!
Carve through armor!
This one's mine.
Lunar rocket! Tear! Hurricane thrust! Tear!
I'll be saving this one!
You're mine! It's over!
Benediction
Dance in the
You're
wind!
mine!
Nothing gets by me.
More for the stockpile!
Look sharp. Take a
One
race.
flat!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
There we go.
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Dazzle!
Time to shine.
In here!
Swallow blade! Take this!
Another
Double
incantation
demon fang!
ruined. You require a hand.
Glacial fire. Denied.
Elusive shield!
I'll face you.
Tear!
I'll stop it, charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
You're mine! Ah!
No further.
Air thrust!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Glacial fire.
Elusive shield!
Tiger blade. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malika.
Benediction light.
This one's mine.
Blown slice!
Tiger blade.
Be still!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade.
I can feel my power growing!
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle. Little help!
Here I come! You're finished!
You're all
Here I come! You're finished!
Here!
Hurricane Thrust!
I'll be saving
Here I come! You're mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Sleep now.
mine.
I'll smash you!
Tiger Blade!
Lightning orb!
You're on!
Look up!
Lightning Blade! Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Leave it!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Resonate with the Earth!
Take this!
Stalagmite!
Demon Fang!
Lightning orb! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alright, that's taken care of.
Don't get careless.
I'll do my
Take
best!
this! Be still!
This one's mine!
Now art's being
I'm
interrupted.
not done!
Stalagmite!
Take this!
It's time!
Be still!
Glacial Punch!
Lunar Rondo!
Heal!
Dance in the wind! Going in here! One more!
Tiger Blade!
You picked the wrong fight!
This one!
No further!
You're mine!
Ready and raring!
More where that came from!
Benediction light.
You're mine!
Appreciate it!
You're on! I can do without this pain. Here I come!
Their arms are interrupted!
Can you take it? Benediction
Far
light.
enough!
Great! Next! Double Demon
This
Fang!
one's mine.
I owe you one. Lightning Thrust! Dazzle!
Here goes!
You're on! Take this! Double Demon Fang!
How about this?
More where that came from!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
Hmm? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
There it is. That's our target.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Take this! You're on! Take this!
Can you take it?
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Thunder Touch!
Double Demon Fang!
Anything in armor is all mine!
It's over!
Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Double Demon Fang!
How about
Dazzle!
this?
Dance in the wind!
You're on!
Air thrust! Light
You're
blast!
mine!
Dance in the wind!
I'm mine! Hurricane Thrust!
Photon
Here! Here I come! You're finished!
Raging
Here I
Cascade!
come!
Look sharp!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Here I
This one's
come!
mine!
Resonate with the Earth!
Nothing gets
Double
through here!
Demon Fang!
Going in!
More where that came from!
I feel sprightlier than before. I can't wait to start making our meal.
We having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So it's up here.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Oh, the defense, I think. So, behind.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately, that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
Alright. Am I ready for this place? Here's the question. I kind of want to go back and see what the owls have.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Gotta break through! No escape!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade! Here comes!
It's over!
Raging Cascade! It's a duel of the arts!
You're finished! Dazzle! Luna Rondo! This one's all mine! Mirage!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
It's over!
No place here!
Double Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust!
Now!
Mirage! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! I'll take you all on! Hurricane Thrust! Begin! Tear! Hurricane
This
Thrust!
one's mine!
Tear! Hurricane
Force
Thrust!
field! Up and at it! Let's go!
I'm not done!
Close flight!
How about this?
Raging Cascade!
Double Demon
Electric
Fang!
Blade!
Reload! Light Burst 4!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Hi, Hoodle!
I'm not done! Begin! Mirage! Eat dirt! You're mine!
Here!
Double Demon Fang! Heal! Sword I'll smash you! Double Demon Fang! Too fast!
Stand back!
You're finished!
Keep it up! No further!
Take this! Double
take
Demon
you.
Fang!
Now!
In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Double Demon Fang! Here I come! It's over!
This one's mine!
Here I come! Lightning!
I'll take you all on! Ha!
Let me
Slayer
inspire.
the Malisa!
You're mine! Elusive Double Demon Fang! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant!
Get rid of.
Impact Block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! Lightning Thrust! Begin! Double Demon Fang! You
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. Take this!
It's almost too strong. Then I'll split it off. Be my guest. Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Mirage! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz. The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that!
Strike! Luna Rondo! Mirage!
Thunderblade!
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Here I come! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! Now!
Dance in
You're
the wind!
finished!
Going
Hurricane
in!
Thrust!
Take this!
Begin!
Tiger Blade now! Spread!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
What's this thing?
This ticking the way that's not yet, so let's go this way first.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Double demon
How do you like
They
being pounded
may look
into
cute and
shape?
stuff, but they're vicious.
Target blade!
Slash!
Raging
Double
cascade.
demon fang!
Resonate with the
No
earth!
escape!
Let's get you all poked away.
Here I come! This one's
Seal.
all mine!
Let's get you all poked away.
Here I come! It's over! Lungo!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Hurricane Thrust! Hurricane Thrust!
In the wind.
Mirage!
Look sharp.
Here I come!
Heal.
Tornado blade. Let's go.
Make it rain.
In an instant! Impact Block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Double Demon Fang! We did it!
One more.
Lightning orb.
Double Demon Fang! It's over!
Take this. Tiger blade.
Wind astral
It's over!
energy.
Double Demon
Now.
Fang! Double in an instant! Impact Block!
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are coming through.
Take this! Eat dirt!
Heal.
In a bind.
Here I come!
Denied.
Now you see what I can do!
Switch on.
Don't mind if I do.
Thanks, Shield.
Astro Ball.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa.
Take this! It's over!
One more.
Double Demon
Tiger
Fang!
blade.
Get on in there with the others.
Look sharp.
Here I come!
Lightning orb.
Tiger blade.
It's on! Dazzle! You picked the wrong fight!
A guard.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger blade.
Resonate with
Now!
the earth.
Take this! Hurricane Thrust! Great! Next! Hurricane
You've got a
Thrust!
knack for that.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear.
Take this! It's over!
On guard.
Take this!
Going in.
Saving this one.
Go time!
Going in.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Give me that money. That's work.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel...
Coming through. Resonate with the earth.
Crush! I'll smash you!
Going in.
Take this!
Lightning
You're
orb.
out!
Dance in the wind.
Double Demon Fang!
Air thrust. Light astral.
Far enough.
Take this!
You require
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
It's over! Eat dirt!
Can you take it?
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Give a
waltz.
heartbeat.
I'll face you.
Here.
Hurricane Thrust!
Can you take it? This one.
Take this!
I'm ready.
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Okay.
I've been doing really great lately.
Come back to that. What do I need to do right now?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Going in. Confiscated.
Luna Rondo!
Tempest.
Here's the
It's over!
Further.
Double Demon Fang!
I can carve through armor!
Tempest whirl.
Lightning
Make it
Thrust!
rain.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind.
You're mine!
now.
Mirage!
That's it!
Double Demon
Tiger
Fang!
Blade!
Take this!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Take this!
Wind Astrolator!
Okay!
Tiger
Double
Blade!
Demon Fang!
I feel my hero is dead. I'm on my way.
Healed myself.
Whoa!
Dazzle!
Amazing.
Luna Rondo! Mirage! Heal! Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Tiger, make it rain!
Hit 'em all! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! This could be useful.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Double Demon Fang!
This'll come in handy.
This one's all mine! It's over! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! You picked the wrong fight! Can you take it? It's over! Double Demon! Come one, come all! Double Demon Fang! Strike!
One more time.
I'll thank you!
Air thrust. Light Astrolator.
I'm not done!
I don't have much left.
Air
The
thrust.
tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
You're mine!
Hitting pile driver!
In the
It's
wind.
over!
I'm gone.
Seal.
You're mine!
Take it! Take this! Shattering knife! Pieces! Attack time!
Light Astrolator.
I'm ready! Double me! In an instant! Impact Block!
One more fight.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
That's gonna be a
Go no further.
horrible fight.
In a bind? It's over!
Going in. Denied.
You picked the wrong
Raging
fight!
Storm.
Armor won't save you! Strike!
Resonate
with the earth!
Skywalk. They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Oh, bastion had a fist. Glad you had your uses.
Double Demon!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Take this! Dragon Form!
Light Astral Energy.
Sword Rain Alpha!
with the earth!
Going in. Delight.
Total Devastation!
Tiger Blade.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Form!
Going in.
Can you
Sword
take
Rain
it?
Alpha!
I don't have much left.
Total Devastation!
In here.
Double Demon Fang!
Get on in there with me.
Another incantation
This
ruined.
one's all mine!
Begin! Take this! Elusive
Take
deity!
this! Eat dirt!
Rotating pile driver!
You're mine! Double me! In an instant! Impact Block!
We work well together.
Like a
You're
finely
mine.
timed waltz.
Hurricane Strike!
Now or never.
Tear!
No further!
You're finished! Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Resonate with the
Tear!
earth!
Hurricane Thrust!
All in order.
Air thrust. Not in your dreams.
This should do it! I'm not done! You're mine!
Wind Astral
Here I
Energy.
come!
Dance in the wind.
It's over!
Air thrust.
Negative
You're mine!
Resonate with the
Double
earth!
Demon Fang!
Stalagmite!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready! Resonate with the
Raging
earth!
Storm.
This one's all mine! Double Demon Fang! My turn! Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Resonate with the earth!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Take
Get
this!
on in there with the others.
Double Demon Fang!
Resonate! I'm ready!
Lightning Orb.
Stalagmite! We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say... Its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah.
I'm about to run out of supplies. I'm actually getting concerned here.
Hi, Hoodle.
You're mine! Be still!
Going in.
You're off! It's over!
Tiger Blade! Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind.
Crush!
Look sharp.
Double Demon Fang!
Benediction light.
Here goes.
Too much.
Appreciate the help. Right here. I got it. One more.
In a bind?
Tiger Blade. Not on my watch.
Here I come! It's over!
Look sharp.
You're mine!
Benediction light.
Double Demon Fang!
Heal. Now I can let loose.
Double Demon Fang!
Banana, let's go.
Hitting Tiger Blade.
I'm on sleep now.
Resonate with the earth.
Try harder!
Tiger Blade!
Now!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
You're mine! It's on!
I'm ready!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All
Eat
thanks
dirt.
to you.
Raging Storm.
Resonate with the earth.
Not on my watch.
Make it rain!
In an instant! Impact block! My turn! Double Demon! This one's all
Negative
mine!
gate.
Thunder Field.
Resonate with the earth.
Now. That's it.
Winwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Citizen.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
I'm hoping long enough for me to the campfire. Yeah, come here. I need. I have an earthquake for you. How's that?
Did we... Really just spend that much money?
Yeah. Alright. To mediate this, all I need to do is make a flashbang. Good. To the 20 of those. And now. This. So I can get this. Alright, so I have M1 second the best. I can't make that because I don't have. I'm missing one particular Mega Ball. But go with that now. Let's go now 15 of these away. Some of these. 8 of these.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Alright. With me seeing this here, that means there's a boss fight in front of me. I wanna need this.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! While that thing seizes a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us? Double Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust!
The flashing part's their weak point.
Take this!
Raging Storm!
Here's one!
Wind Astral
Lightning
Energy!
Thrust!
Raging
Mirage!
Hurricane!
You're mine!
Take this!
Dance in the wind! Air Thrust!
Swallow Blade!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Lightning Raging
Shattering the pieces! Zardoz! Does it hurt?
Lord of the Telltale!
Elusive deity!
You're mine!
Benediction.
I'm in your debt, Dohain.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got what to make.
You're mine!
What
Demon Tiger Blade! Swallow Blade! Slot! Elusive
There you go! Don't let up!
This one's mine!
Leave now!
See what I can
You're mine!
Let's get you out of the way!
Eternal Devastation! Sword Rain Alpha!
Their arcs were
Eternal
interrupted!
Devastation!
Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Dad!
No!
Such tremendous
Don't
power.
leave me
Okay, that hurt a bit.
Don't face it head on! Flaming meteor!
Out of the woods, it seems.
Switch to offense!
Be still! Luna Rondo! Mirage! From beyond!
Imbue this
vanquished foe
with life!
Resuscitation!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. Don't try to be more careful.
Lightning condemned!
Here I come! It's over!
I can carve through armor!
No further!
You're mine! It's on!
Shot!
You picked the wrong fight!
Resonate with the
Double
earth!
Demon Fang!
Force! Here goes!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Luna Rondo!
Tiger
In
Blade!
here!
Far enough!
Benediction light.
This one's mine!
Heal!
Raging
You're
Cascade!
finished!
Going in!
Field!
Double Demon Fang!
Down in there with the others!
Rotating pile driver. Resonate with the earth.
Wind Astral Air!
Shield!
Showtime!
I couldn't make it in time.
Now, get on in there with the others! Photon Flash!
Light up the
banana! Let's go!
Ready to go!
I can't hold on much longer! Dan don't mind if I do! Dance in
Light
the
up the
wind!
dark!
Air thrust!
Let me in!
No! Can't! And here!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Be still! Luna Rondo!
This one's mine! Tiger Blade!
Now!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
The power of light!
Shining
Ready to go!
Supernova!
Now you see what I can do!
Light Axe Lightning
This is
Condemned!
some punishment.
Stay away from my friend!
So now you're getting
Still.
serious?
Luna Rondo!
Aw. Too shy to come over? Here, let me help!
Elusive Deity! Is this it? That did it!
I still got the fight left in me! Air thrust!
An outstanding
Light Axe Lightning Condemned!
and gone! Look sharp!
My pride was my downfall.
Elusive Deity!
Great! Go higher!
Dance in the wind!
Be
Air
still!
thrust!
Far enough!
Ready and raring! Flaming
Photon
Thrust!
Flash!
Luna Rondo!
Air
Going
thrust!
in!
Elusive Deity! Devastating Luna Rondo!
That's it! I can carve through armor!
It's on!
Going in!
You're fit! No!
Thunder!
It ends here!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
You're mine! Luna Rondo!
Our expert coming through!
It's on!
Resonate with
Luna
the earth.
Rondo!
A thrilling performance.
Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind!
Luna Rondo!
Field!
Time to
Can you
shine!
take it?
Will come in handy!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Magic is
Double
there!
Demon
Blaze
Fang!
away!
Take this! You're finished! Elusive Deity! It's over! Double Demon!
In here! More for the
Benediction.
stockpile!
Armor won't save you!
Flaming
Blaze
Thrust!
higher!
Luna Rondo!
Thunder Field!
Benediction light.
Alright!
Leave the torch to me!
Showtime!
Take this!
Air
Look
thrust!
sharp! I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to fall back.
Forgive me, Zohalim.
You're mine!
Switch to offense!
Luna Rondo!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
How do you like being pounded into shape? Going? Yeah.
Take this! Can you take it? You picked the wrong fight!
Time to shut! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Wind astral energy!
Here we
Rising
go.
whole game! Don't mind if I do!
Come on, ready?
Everlasting
Supernova!
Make it
I let my guard
Another
down.
incantation ruined!
Arts require complete focus!
Forgive me.
Tempest Whirl! Flawless Flight! Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can do!
Air Thrust!
Feel!
Light Axe Raging Cascade!
Power Storm! Eat this!
Dance in the wind!
Power
Air
Storm!
Thrust! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Power Storm!
Alright!
Feel!
It's showtime!
Talon Storm!
Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Photon Flash! Dance in
I'm on
the
a
wind!
roll now!
Air
Talon
Thrust!
Storm!
Photon Flash! Onyx, coming through! Take care of...
Talon Storm! Oh, you
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
I'll get that man.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Shion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleland that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
Any, my only choice for the moment. Isn't moving. So expensive. Oh.
salvation light. Here I come! It's over! Double demon fang! Lightning thrust! Swallow blade! Strike! Be still!
Here goes!
The enemy wields ours too.
You'll see about that.
Make it rain!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed blow.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Elusive demon fang! You're finished!
Eating pile title!
Elusive deity!
It's over! One more! How about this? Now!
Dominate! In an instant! Impact block!
Resonate
My
with the
turn!
earth!
Double demon fang! Dazzle!
Make it rain!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I have an idea. This to give me a waypoint. Oh. Gaffin Hose.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Fair enough.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Alright, let's go get that chest.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Hey!
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're
Here I come!
Take it! It's over! Double demon fang!
Astral energy! More with that!
Here I come! This one's all mine! An astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Light astral energy!
Come on! Be still! You picked the wrong fight!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
Take this!
I can carve through armor!
Can you take abuse too much?
I'm not done! Double demon fang!
One more!
Not in your dreams!
Lightning thrust!
Air thrust! Now!
You're mine!
Light astral energy! Now!
You're on!
Take this!
Double demon fang! You're mine!
One more!
Shining supernova!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
In an instant! Impact block!
I'll do it.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Okay, I won't go
An
there.
opponent like this should be easy. Eat dirt! You're mine!
Confiscated!
Can't get out of this!
Double distance! Dazzle!
This one's mine!
You're on!
I shall ensure you survive.
Can't end here!
Armor won't save you! Everlasting sun! Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! That frickin' does it! Elusive deity!
Sleep now.
I'll face you!
Don't
Elusive
mind if I
deity!
do.
I'm just getting started! That frickin' does it! Talon Storm! Watch it!
Here goes.
Talon Storm! Take it! I'm not! Take this! Elusive deity! I'll face you! Talon Storm!
Up and at 'em. Let's go.
I can carve through armor!
Dance in the wind.
Elusive deity!
Sealed.
Rotating pile driver!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Can you take it? I'm on a roll now! Demons descend! Flashing fang! Talon Storm!
Light astral energy.
Elusive deity!
You know, Law,
Take this!
watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Fang blast!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
I sense a strange power from this. Guess I misread the landing.
got question in here. Let's do this. It's in everything I can.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Don't.
Alright. I need white bars, so that works perfectly.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some.
I can't do what I wanted to do.
Seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisawa.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Let's have some fun dudes. And ooh, a whole idea in my head what I can do. Everyone, I have to hop off here. Give me a few. Thank you for hanging out. I want to try to make as much progress in this tomorrow, possibly. That or I might start SMT5. So I hope you have a good one. Catch y'all next time.